I want to introduce you to the beautiful Enve MOG. It's called the MOG because it's the mother of gravel. This is the most amazing gravel bike I've ever ridden. I was so excited to hear that Enve was coming out with a gravel frame because I've been using their wheels for nearly a decade. And what I love about Enve is all of their equipment is designed by riders for the best experience out on the trail. So what's really cool about the design of the MOG is there are 6 frame sizes. There are 3 unique fork rakes. So what that means is any size, any style of riding that you do, you can design a bike to get optimal handling for you. And the end result is a super responsive bike that makes you feel confident, you feel inspired to kind of go for it, and really solid handling. The modern gravel rider is kind of picky. They want a bike with a lot of versatility for maybe racing or one-day riding, but also for exploration and adventure. And the MOG hits the mark on this in spades. So some really cool features I want to show you about. You're going to notice right away the in-route system for wires and cables. And so what you get is a super aero cockpit. You get less maintenance on everything up front. You get a really clean, sleek design that's nice and aero, but it also leaves room for bikepacking. If you have a front roll, you've got a lot more room here, and it just keeps for a really nice, clean cockpit, and it looks really sexy. I'm just gonna say, having no cables or wires. A little bit more about the geometry of the MOG. So it's got the bottom bracket drop is low and stable. And so what that's gonna do is gonna make you feel confident, whether the bike is really loaded or you're flying downhill, you're going really fast. Keeping everything kind of low and stable, it just rides really, really well. The frame weight is super light, like all Enve stuff. It's 950 grams for the 56. A couple other things that make this ride so great on MOG is a longer top tube, shorter stem, and what that does is it keeps the bike nimble and snappy, but still feeling really stable and solid. All right, some other really cool features that make this bike amazing. So we've got down tube storage in here. So this is an easy slide and flip, open up, and voila, look at all this I've got in here. I've got a pump and some tire irons, and I've got my tube wrapped up in here, and they've got these really cool little bags so that you can fit kind of a lot of your repair stuff right inside the frame, stuff that you hopefully never need to get to. So I like to keep my tire changing stuff inside the frame with this really cool little trapdoor feature. And it's super easy to put on and off. There's no bolts. It's just a little flip and you're ready to go. Some other features that make this bike amazing for adventure riding. So you're going to notice a lot of mounts. You've got water bottle mounts. You've got actually 3 water bottle mounts here. You've got the fork mounts for carrying bags or other supplies. And so you can turn it into a one-day ripper racer or a fully loaded adventure ride bike. So let's move to the handlebar a little bit. This is another Enve product that I really love for gravel, because gravel's bumpy, okay? You're on off-road, and it's kind of a hybrid between mountain bike and road bike. So what I love about the Enve Gravel Bar, so the first thing you're going to notice are the flared drops. And what this does is get your arms in kind of a more mountain bikey position so you can get really comfortable. It's a more natural position for your wrists, and it's also a more controlled position, descending, being able to kind of have those arms a little bit wider. I love this flare. It also provides more space here in the front end. Again, if you are packed up for adventure riding, you've got a little more room here to fit your tent or whatever else you have in there. Another thing about the Enve Gravel Bar are the tops they're not completely round, so they're a little bit flattened. And what that does is give you a lot more comfort less stress on the nerves in your hand, so your hands aren't falling asleep. So I really love this bar because it's giving you a lot of control, a lot of comfort, and whether for the short or the long haul, comfort and stability is a really important feature. So that's another thing I love about the ENVE MOG. Um, Also, the front end handlebar is Di2 and axis compatible, so you can get your clean internal routing. You've got no clutter. It's totally seamless. And I will say one other thing that's pretty amazing is this bike, the MOG, comes in 6 different colors. I have chosen Compass Yellow, but it was a really hard decision to decide because they're so beautiful. So not only is the bike fast and light and sleek and really meets all of my needs, but she's beautiful. And I named this one Bee. So her name is Bee because she stings, but she also pollinates and brings me together with my friends. So I'm really happy to introduce you to the ENVE MOG. Hope you like it. And my last question for you is, how will you MOG?